The people of Mount Kenya, I just kindly want to appeal to you. Please tell me who is Maina Njenga, because I fail to understand. Who are these people following him? Whenever he makes a call, I don't know whether it's a call or what. Whenever there's a function that involves Maina Njenga, people are always behind him, so many of them in hundreds. To mobilize such people, it requires a lot of money, and I don't think that, or maybe he's capable of doing that. But the fact remains that I don't understand who are these followers. However, that is not the basis of this video here today. Today, I just want to tell you one simple thing. Maina Njenga is back. Is back in very serious active politics. What do I mean is back? You remember that one of the ways that it was managed, it is by having cases in court. And those cases were now withdrawn by the DPP. So meaning Maina Njenga is a free man and a political figure in this country. Now he will be operating freely within the Mountain Kenya region. Ladies and gentlemen, that is politically significant. Maina Njenga's presence, it is politically significant. Let me remind you this. When Gachagua was impeached, after all other methods of President William Ruto, including use of members of parliament, direct conversation with the people of Mount Kenya, using of Kindiki, after all those methods had failed, plus even use of goons, we had now Maina Njenga being brought in to disrupt rallies by Gachagua. And we all understand Gachagua actually toned down to going various places like funerals. Yeah, and then now he focused on going to the churches, of which he also got intimidated by goons here and there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot rule out that Maina Njenga's coming back cannot be a plan to engage him in the mountain politics. We cannot completely. So that is going to form the basis of this analysis here today. But before I take you through, please, if this is the first time you're watching my videos at Mukwa Times, kindly take a second or two to subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, my number is always here. Feel free to engage me. First, let me tell you this. As we speak today, already Maina Njenga, as we speak, is rewarded. The DPP has withdrawn all its charges. You remember, most of the politicians around President William Ruto, let me talk of Gachagua himself, his charges were withdrawn. Let me talk of also this gentleman from Meru, that is the former cabinet secretary for agriculture. His also charges were withdrawn. Plus many others, including actually Kamau Thuge, I think. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a plan, or this is an execution from government. We all know that. So Maina Njenga is officially rewarded. Now it is time to give back. And giving back means that he's going to also take part in the political arrangements within the Mount Kenya region. Let us not forget that the lethal weapon against Maina Njenga, it is Gachagua.
Mimi naona historia inajirudia. History is repeating itself. Wale watu ya rika yangu, wale over 50, wanajua wakati ya Moi tulikuwa na shida. Moi akaharibu uchumi, akaharibu biashara za watu wetu, akafuta watu wetu kazi, akatuangaisha. Tukaanza kumkataa. Ndio atuangaishe kwa sababu tumemkataa, akatafuta kijana aunde kundi haramu ya kuja kunyanyasa akina mama. Hiyo kikundi ikaumiza wamama, ikaumiza watoto, ikaumiza wafanyabiashara, ikaletea kila mtu shida katika area hii. Sasa naona huyu rais wetu amerudia tu hapo. Ametuharibia uchumi, ametuharibia biashara, watu wamemkataa. Ndio atuangaishe, amefufua ile kikundi haramu ilikuwa nasumbua kina mama.
And as we speak today, Gachagua is not in the country. He left yesterday evening to the United States of America, as he said, for 2 months. So Maina Njenga has time to move around. And it's also the same time we are having Moses Kuria is released from government officially to come and engage in the mountain politics. So all these things is just a coincidence. They're all done at the same time with a certain plan. Meaning they want to take over during the times when Gachagua is not present. And that is when we want to see now Maina Njenga, Moses Kuria, and many others from government now coming up to do their own political activities. Ladies and gentlemen, someone might now ask him or herself, what is now Maina Njenga up to? On this particular video, that is what I want to highlight here in details. Now, first of all, let me tell you this. There are things that Maina Njenga was stopped by Gachagua, e.g. disruption of rallies. That is a clear indication that it did not really become unsuccessful. It's only that Gachagua was present. Now Gachagua is not there, has gone to the US. Now Maina Njenga has time to operate. So, in one of the plans that they have, we have to expect that there's going to be disruption of rallies across Mount Kenya region. For those leaders who, as we speak today, who have remained behind, and they're going to engage in political rallies, especially in the Mount Kenya region, let's expect disruption from the people allied to Maina Njenga. They will come to those rallies. They will occupy, and even Maina Njenga will come sit on top and demand to speak, just like he did in Dorcas Gachagua's what? Function. Actually, it was a church function. So that is one of the plans that we must expect from the team of Maina Njenga. Number two, we expect special messaging from Maina Njenga.
As long as 3/4 of the nation iko sawa, quarter hata ikikasirika, nchi inaendelea. Yes, si lazima watu wafurahi wakiongozwa. Si lazima watu wote wafurahi.
Maina Njenga is one of the people who say that they have to support President William Ruto. That is the messaging that's the message that is going to bring in the Mount Kenya region. The only thing is whether people listen to him or not, but he'll be able to pass the message to get his plan. To get the people of Mount Kenya to understand his plan, so that they don't collide anywhere. You get? So that is what is going to happen. Maina Njenga is going to have special messaging to the people of Mount Kenya. We're going to have him having press conferences. We're going to have him engage in various functions. He's even going to organize various political functions like the one that he organized in Kaviroine. So, and such is going to happen to pass special messages to the people of Mount Kenya. Now, someone might ask who's messaging from the government. Number three, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that you must expect is intimidation. Maina Njenga's presence, he does not have to tell you stop doing this. Or stop, I'll hurt you. No. His presence alone is enough to communicate a lot. I was once watching when he went to Dorcas Gachagua's event in Nyeri. There was a man, for those who watched that clip, who was wearing a blue suit. He was wondering, who are these coming to this function? And then upon seeing it was Maina Njenga, he literally started running. Started running. He got the message without it being spoken by Maina Njenga. That is exactly what I'm talking about. The messaging will not be just directed to even the locals alone. This will go to politicians. This will go to various groups. And this will be just to ensure that intimidation has occurred and that there's no political function that is going to propel any other leader apart from Gachagua as we speak today. So in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, Maina Njenga has been officially released from government for a specific objective, which is to prepare the ground for the President William Samoei Arap Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot underrate his ability, more especially now that Gachagua has left Kenya. Oh God. The only person who could talk against him, it is Gachagua. Check across. There is no single politician I was able to see who was telling Maina Njenga head on. There's no one. Gachagua is the only one who could come out and check on what is happening in Mount Kenya and tell Maina Njenga head on, we cannot negotiate with groups like Mungiki leaders. It is him who said that. Nobody can be able to say that in Mount Kenya as we speak today. Unless a certain group emerges or a certain leader to take over from Rigathi Gachagua's case. Maybe Justin J.B. Muturi, or maybe have some other politicians. But on this particular video, I'm strongly convinced that that is the role of Maina Njenga that's going to take place in the mountain region. I don't know what's your take on the comment section. Feel free to share with me in the comment section, please. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time for more videos. Keep following for what we do here at Mokwa Times.